This is what happens when Wizards of the Coast puts out secret lairs the players actually want. Imagine waiting for something you're anticipating, something you truly desire, only to find out all that time you spent waiting and planning means nothing, because you're still not going to get it. Welcome back, everyone. MTG Moxman here, and thank you again for hanging out today for another video. Imagine the anticipation building for the latest series of Secret Lair drops, only to find out, like things that have happened in the past, you're just not going to get what you want no matter how long you've waited, no matter how quick you were to the queue. It said sold out in minutes. Now, when we take a look at this first Secret Lair, the Artist Series, Kieran Yanner, this is the one that a lot of people were talking about because of the Demonic Tutor, but it has other good cards and amazing artwork. Yeah, the Demonic Tutor is amazing. You got the Armageddon, like angels coming down from heaven and wiping things out. You've got the Lord of the Pit gripping you. And then, of course, a Northern Paladin. Something back to the heyday of when I played Magic. This thing was something you actually utilized. I look at these cards, the artwork, the Dungeons and Dragons kind of feel that I get looking at those, and I can see why so many players were anticipating this one. But of course, it's for the Demonic Tutor. The value locked in that one card has a lot of players excited and hoping they were going to get in and get copies of this. Now, let's not forget that a lot of people did get them, but there was also a lot of, let's just say, speculators and flippers in there as well, because that's just how things go. If we jumped over, though, and we took a look at maybe you wanted to go bigger and get the gonna need a bigger boat of everything bundle, you can see, of course, the very top corner, you got the Lord of the Pit, the Armageddon, the Demonic Tutor, the Northern Paladin, plus every other Secret Lair. All those Iron Maiden, Furby Nightmares, everything is there. Shroot Farms! It got sold out so quick, you got nothing. First it said low stock, and you're waiting in queue. You're like, oh, I'm probably going to make it. I'm going to be that guy who makes it there. I'm going to be the one who gets in, and you find out, no, you're not the one. Because as you waited in queue, well, hold on. You see, it went to Furby next. The confetti foil bundle, again, sold out. Then you jump over and you look at maybe Recyclops, and we're going and looking at the stapler. We're going, this is it, man. We are here. We are going to get our hands on the Office Secret Lair. And no, you're not. You actually don't get your hands on it. You get absolutely nothing. Instead, after waiting for a few hours in the queue, you get met with this. Why, your cart is empty. There's nothing for you to order. But of course, your cart wasn't empty. I know mine wasn't when I put these orders in. But by the time I got through the queue, they were no longer in the cart. Not a single one of them. Everything was gone. This Secret Lair, it sold a lot better than I ever would have thought. There were so many people clamoring to get this that my email box received about 40 emails today about people getting kicked from the queue, dropped, or by the time they got there, like me, they got the shopping cart as empty and you have nothing to process because everyone else who's in the queue got in ahead of you. And you saw things go from, here it is, oh, we're at low stock, and now we're nothing. I mean, I don't think Wizards of the Coast anticipated how popular some of these products were going to be, but the tinfoil hat of me says, yes, they did. They knew exactly what they were doing, and they knew these cards were going to be sought after, so they printed them in lower quantities to make sure they would sell out. They didn't want another Spider-Man debacle where things are still sitting inside that Secret Lair waiting to be sold. They're just sitting there in the store saying, buy the Daily Bugle. But instead, everything's sold. Furby, Nightmares, Horrors, Jaws, you name it, Iron Maiden, Eddie, man, it's all gone. Just drop of a hat. Within a few hours. I'm recording this video early, and I can tell you, all that time I spent waiting, I never got through the queue. And when it finally says you're ready to go through with your order and your process, there's nothing left inside that box. How frustrating is that? How enraging is spending hours waiting to get something only to find out you can't get it. And now, if you really want it, you got to go to the secondary market and pay an arm and a leg for cards that Wizards had already jacked up the price on, but at least you were willing to spend it or you wouldn't have been in the queue in the first place. This is one of those moments in the time of secret lairs where you're like, they've been doing too many secret lairs, things aren't going well. Oh my god, these secret lairs are awesome. I can't wait to get my hands on them. There's some actual playable cards inside these, and I still can't get them because they sold out. Now the question I have here at this point in the video for all the viewers out there is, did you get through? How many did you get? I think the limit was 2 if I recall correctly. It was so long ago in that queue, I don't remember what I put in my cart. Yeah, I do. But either way, with a limit of 2 of everything, you would think something would get through. But no, it didn't. And I have friends who were lightning fast. They were in the pre-queue of the queue. They knew it was coming, and they got nothing. This is a terrifying time when things like this happen. It enrages a lot of players, and a lot of players will have very strong opinions about how Wizards of the Coast conducts itself with these types of secret lair sales. People wish they were unlimited. They could just get what they want and walk away. Other players love the fact that it is a very limited, exclusive product, hard to get, hard to find, because it just makes you so happy when you're the one who gets in there. That you're like, look what I got. I got Shrewd Farms. I got Recyclops. I got a Furby Hullbreaker, whatever, horror things. Crazy stuff, guys. Anyway, I wanted to report this to you, talk to you guys about it, because it was insane to see just what happened with these things today. Thanks again for stopping by the channel. I do want to know, how did you guys do in the secret lair today? I'm putting this video out right away because I want to know what you guys think. Thanks again for stopping by the channel. Shop smart, shop best smart, and we'll be back tomorrow with another video. It is an insane thing to think that all those secret lairs sold out that fast. I can't believe it. I was so not ready to see that. But as I went through the queue waiting, yep, sometimes Wizards just hits it perfectly. But right now, we got to remind ourselves why we're even here today, and that's because of the amazing patrons of this channel. Because of their support, daily uploaded content is made possible. Thanks again. See you tomorrow. Never would I have thought that all of those secret lairs, including Furby, were going to sell out. Welcome back to the Ramble Jamble. Now, I'm not sure what Wizards of the Coast play was on this one, but I think that Spider-Man didn't sell well, so they lowered production run on all these secret lairs, thinking maybe they got wallet fatigue. They don't want these things sitting on their store shelves inside the, secret lair website. So they printed less, and now everything's sold out. Now, maybe they underprinted. Well, it looks like they definitely underprinted for sure. When you include the scalpers and flippers, everything's gone. So many people I know didn't get any that the emails just started stacking up. The phone started going off, and I was like, guys, I don't have an answer. I didn't think they would be this low after what we just saw with Spider-Man still being available. I figured this is all part of that same run, but I guess it's not. I guess it's just done, and that's just weird to me. I wonder how other content creators are going to put that one out. How do you comment on that and say, hey, sorry, man, they just sold out. I guess it was popular. It had some great artwork. I didn't like all the cards, but some of that artwork for like Iron Maiden and stuff was just awesome. And the Demonic Tutor, they should have known better. Anyway, thanks again for hanging out, guys. Thanks for being here at the Ramble Jamble. We'll be back tomorrow. We got another video.